Today I'm going to talk about why my best friend chose renting over owning and why that's perfectly fine. I want to tell you about my best friend. She's 60 years old, smart, independent, and she has made a decision that a lot of people around her don't understand. She has decided she will never own a home again. And honestly, I think she's made the right call. Let me tell you why. She owned a home. She was married. They bought together, built a life together, the whole picture. Then at 45, the marriage ended. And when it did, so did that chapter. She walked away from the house. She started over, and for the last 15 years, she has rented. She's moved when she needed to. She's kept her life flexible. She has rebuilt completely on her own terms. Now she's 60, and when people ask her when she's going to buy again, she just smiles and says, I am not. The case for owning and why it wasn't for her. Look, owning a home has real advantages. You build equity, you have stability. Nobody can raise your rent or ask you to leave. And yes, it can be a powerful long-term investment. But here's what people forget. Owning also means you own the problems, the repairs, the maintenance, the costs you never see coming. It means being tied to one place, and after divorce, after rebuilding your entire life from scratch at 45, the last thing she wanted was to be tied down again. Financially and emotionally, she needed breathing room. And exactly that's why renting works for her. Renting has given her freedom she didn't know she needed. She moved when her circumstances changed. She kept her savings liquid, available for life, not locked in walls. She never had to stress about a broken boiler or a leaking roof at midnight. And here's the part that surprises most people. She's happy. Her home feels like her space, even though she doesn't own it, because home isn't a deed, it's how you live. I used to think she'd change her mind, that eventually she want the security of owning again. But watching her these past 15 years, I get it now. She's not renting because she failed. She's not renting because she gave up. She's renting because she looked at her life clearly, figured out what actually works for her, and made a decision that had nothing to do with what anyone else thought she should do. That makes more courage than most people realize. So if you are sitting with a big house decision right now, whether you are 30, 45, or 60, here's what my best friend taught me. Your past does not have to define you. A divorce, a setback, a life that looks different than you planned, none of that means you are doing it wrong. Figure out what home means to you. Then build that, whether you own it or not. If her story resonated, hit the like button and subscribe. I'd love to know where you are with this. Share this with someone who needs to hear it.